Welcome back to the channel. This is part 2 of a 2-part series for TAAT Global Alternatives, the cigarette company I talked about last week that has zero nicotine, zero tobacco. It's a hemp product that is a good alternative if you're looking to get off of the addictive properties of traditional tobacco cigarettes. So today we're going to dig into the technical part of this video, show you the chart, give you an update as to what's happening in the news as well. Price targets, bullish, bearish scenarios, all the good stuff I typically talk about when I'm doing deep dives. Last week, if you want to watch that video, it's linked in the description. You can check that out. That's the information about what the company does, into the product, all that good information. So let's dig right into the technicals of this company. Technicals of this company, it's TAAT Global Alternatives, ticker is TOBAF on the OTC markets, currently trading at $3.15, looking decent. It's holding. Today's a red market, down almost 1%, not bad as of noon. So let's take a look here. Market cap, $305 million for the market cap. We're going to dig into the technicals of this. I'm going to pull up the chart and show you where I think this is going on the bullish side and if this turns bearish. So we're going to take a look at that even when the markets are all over the place. But first, before we get into that, let's dig into the year in review of what TAAT has accomplished over the past 8 months, starting in January. Also, they've added to a bunch of new states. We're going to look at that news as well. So if you're interested in this company, because this is a good alternative to smoking cigarettes, TAAT is really trying to shake up the game and go against big tobacco. So these guys have a lot of obstacles ahead of them, but once this catches on, it can't be stopped. Remember, I compared this to Beyond Meat last week. They went against the big guys and they won. So this is a good alternative. You just got to get it in your hands and try it and just see. Is this cigarette the same as a traditional cigarette? Do you like it? Do you like it more? Is it the same? Is it not as good, but it's worth the switch? Check it out. Give it a try. Check out the reviews on YouTube. There are a few on there of people trying this product. So let's dig right into a recap of the past year. So January 2021, thousands of TAAT sample packs are shipped to smokers age 21 plus in 38 states to fulfill requests on trytaat.com, which is right here. Methanol is the first variety to be sold out, green flag, by Ohio tobacco retailers. That was the first state they went to. Overall, reorders had already been placed by 60% of tobacco retailers. They're restocking already. Sold out, restocked. Who carried TAAT for 3 or more weeks. TAAT launches a statewide video advertisement campaign on over 10,000 gas pump displays. So while you're pumping your gas, TAAT's showing up on the screens. February. Launches e-commerce, making the product available to the majority of smokers age 21 in the United States. In response to sustained demand in Ohio, TAAT increases manufacturing capacity to over 57,000 cartons per month. Another green flag. This is what you do. You send the product out, a test city, a test state. Sells out, you send more. First national mainstream media coverage of TAAT in a Forbes article profiling the company. March, new campaign for TriTAAT launches, garnering over 5,000 sample pack requests. TAAT common shares upgraded from OTCQB to OTCQX. Best market in the United States. April, TAAT makes an initial application to list its common shares on the NASDAQ. London-based wholesaler places a $149,000 purchase order for TAAT to distribute in the UK and Ireland. Leases finalized for new facilities in Las Vegas. Every month, these guys are putting out really good updates. As you can see, every highlight is actually very impressive. TAAT becomes the exclusive combustible smoke product sponsor of the Professional Bull Riders League through 2023. They changed their name to TAAT Global Alternatives. Took place in April. May, U.S. patent filing for Beyond Tobacco refinement technique is advanced to non-provisional status with an enhanced scope of protection. June 2021, this is when they got Floyd Mayweather to sponsor the product. Sponsors the team of world champion boxer Floyd Mayweather, who wore TAAT headwear at Mayweather's June 6, 2021 fight against Logan Paul. Floyd Mayweather also posted a video introducing TAAT on his Instagram. You could check that out. 26 million followers. Georgia-based wholesaler with a multi-state network of 1,200. See, these guys are going after Floyd. They're posting updates every month. They're very aggressive. That's how I see it. So I like everything on the business side. It's very good. Let's continue through this, and I want to see how they're looking technically to see if that makes sense as well. So in July, TAAT is named Best New Product at the show for B2B convention after launching. TAAT officially launches in Illinois, where it can benefit from significant pricing advantages in certain regions. In August, total store count of TAAT retailers grows to 500. So that's an impressive number. I talked about that last week. I really like that number. The growth is insane. After 2 trade shows in July, 68 new initial purchase orders from show leads were closed. Green flags. Now, one more article I want to look at that just came out a couple days ago, the 17th of August. Let's check this out, then we're going to dig right into the chart. TAAT adds 7 states in 2 months with new distribution in Alabama, California, Florida, Michigan, and Mississippi. So down here on this map are all of the states they have just added in the last 2 months are in red. In blue, these are states that are eligible for them to be added into, so they're going to be hitting those next. So all good things happening here on the news front for August. Looks really good. 500 stores. They just tapped into more states and plenty more states to tap into. Now, what everyone has been waiting for, an analysis of the chart. This is where we're going to know, where is the stock going to go? We know the business model is good. They're marketing, they're advertising with YouTube, with boxers. I'm sure they're on the gas pumps. I'm sure they're going to make radio, TV, all these different places. So they're doing everything a growing business should do. So let's look at this chart and see exactly what's going on. They're trading at $3.15. Looks like they're doing a slight downtrend. RSI was very hot down here, so they're doing a downtrend to cool down. Support right now in the short term is right there at $3. Strong support, actually, as I'm looking at this. I'm analyzing this right now on the spot. So just bear with me. So we have strong support there. We got some support there, support in here. And we're close to support here. So plenty of support. This is our main support. So this white line at $3 is very strong. This is an area where I would personally be buying if I'm trading this stock, this company. This is where I would want to enter and start to build a position if I think that this company is going to continue to grow, jump in more states, make more revenue over the rest of the year. So, and it looks like that's what they're doing. So that's where I would personally be jumping in. So let's look at this over the course of as long as they've been on here. So we're going to zoom out here and take a look at this a little bit longer. Let's delete all these, see what we're doing. So this thing is swinging wild from what I'm showing. So what I mean here is we're having these crazy swings. So this is a swing trade, day trade heaven, pretty much. This is all over the place. It's making a king's crown right here. The king's crown formation. I just made that up. But so strong swings on this thing. If you wanted to swing trade, day trade this, the opportunity is there. Also, if you want to go long, the opportunity is there because it keeps making higher lows. Meaning right here, its low on the bottom of that swing was $1.70. This one was a little higher at $1.87. Then over here, $2 over here, $2.31, and then it lingered over here, $2.24 and $2.30. So it looks like every single month or every 2 months, the lows are higher, so it's growing. It's trending upwards. Green flags. So let's delete the King Crown formation. Overall, our main support is right here, and then we have our current support right now at $3. So we could figure out right now, just by placing those 2 simple support lines, where are the bearish and bullish scenarios. So let's do the bearish scenario first. First one will be touching $3, and then we can ping pong ball up. If we get rejected, we would fall deeper. We don't want to get rejected after the ping pong. We could fall deeper and then test this one. That would be our first bearish scenario. Our second bearish scenario would be breaking through $3 and just going straight down to $2.40. That would be our second bearish scenario. Both of these are possible because this does, like I said, swing way up and way down, way up, and it's only come down halfway. But this might not be the end of the swing. So let's now switch to a bullish scenario. Bullish scenario, this thing can just lift off straight away from here, but I think it's more likely to come down to 3 and then blast off above where it's been and test another high. And that would be the full spike that we traditionally do. The full spikes, we usually come that high. Oops. We usually come that high to here and to here. So maybe we come to like here, let's change the color, or we get a little nutty because they are growing and we go to there. 2 bullish scenarios here. So 2 price targets if the company stays growing and they enter into more stores. $4.15 would be our first bullish scenario if we just eject straight up. And then we obviously will probably lose steam there unless the company keeps releasing this news. It's an early stage company. It's a growing company. It's a growth stock. So really pay attention to companies like this. Make sure they're staying transparent with their investors. The other bullish target would be $4.90, just basically because of the previous highs. We usually run pretty hard. So let's do an analysis on percentage. 137% run. Let's check this one. 94% run. Let's check this one. 96% run. Let's check this one. 390% run. So these rallies that it does during these spike movements average 90% to 130%. So this one right now we touched as high as 60%. So if history repeats itself, this run might not be over. We might be able to bump up to here, 80%, or we might be able to bump up to here, 111%. Somewhere in here is the 90% range. So maybe in this box would be a good estimate. If this company continues to push up, buyers come in. Let's see how the volume's looking today. So volume, 84,000 of volume. The average volume is 122,000. We'll probably hit that because it's midday. Still got a few hours left of trading. So that is likely. We are completely flat right now, $3.50, not up or down. So let me analyze the volume real quick. So obviously right here, we had a big spike in volume, and then we've calmed down. The volume is going down. So with all this media, bunch of YouTubers they reached out to, this can start to build momentum as investors buy in and they see potential in this company, this product, which is really fascinating. I want to try it. I'm going to try and get the company to send me the product to review, and I'll post it on my Instagram or something. But we're also starting a blue wave, which I just noticed. So the blue wave indicator means buy. When it turns red, that means run. So right here, we blue waved open. This wave opens up. You don't sell. You only sell when it turns red. No red until right here. You would have gotten out. You could have locked in all these gains. And then you could have avoided this crash. Right here, again, red comes down. Now it's blue again. So this blue wave indicator I like a lot. It usually works, but it could close. So you have to constantly watch this indicator and see if it's aiming to close. But right now it's opening up a little bit of blue. So we'll see if that blue widens. The wider it gets, obviously, the more aggressive the run becomes. Oops. So if that opens, we could curl up and go ballistic missile crazy. So this is fun and exciting, watching this company grow and seeing if they could become as big as they could potentially become. So that's it. Thanks for watching this video. This is part 2 of a 2-part series with TAAT Global Alternatives. Check them out. Super interesting company. Links in the description to the company's website. You could order samples on their website. You could check the product. You could buy the product if it's in your state. So bullish and bearish scenarios on this. I'm staying transparent because this is a sponsored video. It all depends on what the company does in the next coming months. See how they perform for the rest of the year. And if they perform well, the stock will obviously go up. So check these guys out. That's all. Thanks for watching. Check out the links in the description. Hit the subscribe if you're new to the channel because it's going to help you get a little bit closer to retiring young.